His philosophy was pretty simple. Life was a gift. We are giving gifts to make a difference. It's important that each person make a difference. We're all here for many reasons, but you should take the gifts that you have and give them generously.
Same time every year, he and a group of colleagues, as we understood it, would go to Ecuador and serve the poor in hospitals there where they otherwise wouldn't be able to get that kind of care.
He saw this as a way of paying back, a way of serving people in need, a way of making his skills available to people who wouldn't otherwise have them. It was a bright, beautiful day, and I can see Sarah coming down the steps, and she saw me and she smiled because she was glad to see her minister, and then she looked over my shoulder and saw these other two doctors and immediately knew that I had come for another reason, and she screamed and said, "Oh no." And I said to her, "There's no easy way to do this, so I'm just going to tell you that David has died in Ecuador."
I remember holding onto the stairwell and just screaming. And I looked at Carl and I said, "What am I going to tell these children?" And he said, "Sarah, when they're sitting in front of you, the words will come." I said, "Something very, very bad has happened to Daddy, and he died last night in his sleep. It's a very awful thing. It's a very sad thing. But I want you to know that he loved you, and I loved you, and I'm not going anywhere." David and I spoke very openly about what money was where and what it was to be used for, and I knew that money wasn't going to be an issue. Life insurance was one of those things that my husband David felt really strongly about. He wanted to make sure that we could stay in our own home. He wanted enough money there that if I chose not to work for the first 3 years, that I didn't have to. It has allowed me to bring a nanny into our home and has made life easier, much easier for the kids, and has made a huge difference in my life. There was a great comfort knowing that we had done this, and the best gift any person can leave for their family is to take these steps, and they're not always easy steps to take, to sit down and decide what you're worth and what it's going to take for your family to survive without you. Dave had always taken care of us, and he continues to do that. 2, 3. I miss him when I wake up in the morning, and I miss him when I see my children asleep. Every night I go in there and I think, wow, boy am I lucky. Look what he's missing.